folks. Can we have folks sat down at the back, please? Thank you, where possible. That's great. Okay, apologies for the delay. People doing their mock maths next week, I salute you. And so what we're going to do is we're going to hear from our judges and hear the feedback for each of the competitions, and then I'm going to bring it back together with the results. Okay. First of all, it's my pleasure to introduce Lisa Green, who is our drama judge. She's been our drama judge before, and she's always a fantastic drama judge. And I'm going to hand over to her now for her comments.
Hello everybody. Thank you so much for inviting me again, Chris. It's been 30 years since we finished university and I think you still look the same. But I always love coming to, I couldn't come last week because I was directing my own production, but I always love coming here. It was so enthusiastic. You filled me with lots of, I don't know, inspiration to carry on teaching in the same way like you guys, these guys. So thank you so much. You're brilliant, all of you, so thank you. Okay, let's start with the first scene from Vernon. Well done everybody, it was a lovely performance, great opening scene to set the scene in the Gentlemen's Club. I thought for me, highlight was definitely Stuart, played by Ollie Johns. For me, and I know he's going to be in your next musical, so look out for him. Great foil to the assured and confident Rachel Broad as Phileas Fogg. As a group, your great use of pace, you're moving from sort of the tech side of things, moving from train to boat, very good scene changes. I loved your dance scene, and I loved your underwater scene. I thought the tech with the jellyfish was lovely. A special mention, I think, Adam Hawksworth as Fix also deserves a special mention. You had the best squeal ever, the best big squeal that you gave. But well done, great performance to Vernon House. Thank you. Very difficult to do a middle scene to keep all the action going and the pace, but you did really well, Talbot. There was a great interaction between Phileas, played by Sophie, and the very French Passepartout, Dan Weber. You were both very assured, showing real clarity and great projection. I love the hilarious interlude with the kung fu fighting. I thought that was great. And the use of Mr. Seeing Elephant with Ingenious, that was very ingenious, Percy doing that. I love the recap with the list. I like the recap with the list to sort of move the pace on. I thought it was a really clever way to pick the pace up because it's really hard to get through a long play. So well done. I know Mr. Sugars helped you everybody to edit that. So well done to Talbot House. Fantastic. And last but not least, Plymouth House. I thought this was a fantastic ensemble piece, and particular mention must go to Lauren Hawksworth for her fabulous performance. This was also aided beautifully by Phoebe, Mrs. Uda, or aimed. But I love the ensemble. I love the drunken sailors. I loved all the action on the boat. I loved all your technical scenes with the material at the back. I thought there was some really nice interaction. There was a beautiful moment when Fogg and Mrs. A declared their love to each other, a really poignant moment. Brilliant facial expressions for everybody. But what I like particularly, and the same for all the houses actually, is that all of you were acting all the way through, particularly on the boat scene. There were bits where you were all acting while there were other moments going on. I thought that was excellent, and I thought the ending with Noah, the Pass for Two, was great finish. So well done. Thank you very much for having a very talented group of students. Well done.
Okay, and we're now going to hear from Charlie Mackenzie, who I'm not sure if will people remember you from when you taught here? Not now, but I know, blimey. Mrs. Mackenzie taught here and has gone on to do wonderful things in lots of other schools, and we're really glad that she's managed to find the time to come back and do some adjudication for us tonight. So I'm going to hand her over now. Big round of applause.
Such an amazing pleasure to come back here. It's a very special school, so you are so lucky to be educated here, so lovely to see you. I'm going to start with the choir for Vernon. For all the choirs though, absolutely joyful repertoire, and you pay good money to see those performances. It's excellent. Yeah. So obviously we had The Flood. And with the solo beginning, really brave, and it was executed brilliantly, so well done to the soloists. Yes, the way that you stripped back the band and with the choir as well, the balance was really well done, so great practice there, so well done. You had elements of vocal round, you had some lovely harmony there within the chorus as well, and I've also put boys, excellent, really strong. Shut up and dance. I think everyone's dancing with you. It was great. Shout out again to the brass in the band as well. That was great. I said everyone was smiling. Everyone was enjoying themselves with a strong expression, great smiling, and you engaged with the crowd. So very well done. Great playing. Talbot. You started really strong, singing together, really united. The band were literally jamming along and singing along with you. Had a really strong high harmony, really excellent leadership as well, so well done to those people. The timing was excellent, and you watched each other and communicated really well as a group, so well done. Then we moved on to Teenage Dirtbag. Gosh, this took me back. I don't know if I'll get away with this one. Apologies, this is excellent diction. Everything the words you were singing. Really clever though, with your solo and sort of instruction of the choir to enact a conversation towards that end bit when you were doing I've Got Two Tickets to Iron Maiden. Really clever arrangement there. As I said, really strong group performance, some really nice harmonies, very well done. And last but not least, we have Plymouth. You certainly did shine. It was a great arrangement of the song, so very well done. And really difficult song in terms of the actual key, so you had really nice contrast with the boys at the bottom and the girls at the top. That worked really well together. The hey, hey section, so strong. You worked brilliantly together. You could hear each section really clearly, and you all blended really well together. And then we moved on to Don't Stop Me Now, a great end to your the choice of repertoire. I put fabulous choir leadership, a real shout out to the person leading it. Again, just really great dynamics. The boys at the back was solid. That line of we even had cameos from Freddie and Brian May as well, which was brilliant. I loved how the whole choir was kind of, pointing towards them. Everyone just thoroughly enjoyed themselves on stage, and it was, you could hear every single word, so very well done. I've judged, I said it a couple of times, and that was the best I've seen, so from across the board, so very well. And then we move on to I've got the vocals next. First of all we had Vernon, so we had Olivia and Laura. Voices that really complemented each other, so well done girls, you worked really well together. It was a well-planned performance, really good communication between the two of you for a duet. I really felt the connection with your performance. It was just a really strong performance. It just kind of takes you back that kind of bridge section where you kind of, it was like a hairbrush moment, everyone was going to sing that in there. It was brilliant, it was really strong, really good build-up, excellent breath control, particularly on those belting notes, which aren't easy to do, and a very passionate performance, so well done, ladies. Talbot and Chloe. When you're waiting to start singing, I thought you held your poise really well. It's really difficult as a vocalist. When the music starts, you have to immediately go into that character, and I thought you did that really well. Your breath control created really smooth vocal lines, and you went between your chest voice and your high voice really brilliantly, and that's not easy to do in a song like this, which is very complex to sing. I felt you really grew into the song, a few nerves at the beginning, but then you grew into it. And I have to say, you really did smash that belt note at the end. So well done. I do have to say a beautiful compliment on the piano as well, though, so very well done to the young lady. And it's just really sensitive with the use of your voice, so well done. Then we move on to Plymouth. Again tonight to see so many male singers really going for it. It's brilliant. I said you had a lovely vocal tone, really smooth, it suited the song perfectly. It was a real cool, confident performance. You were kind of really singing with the music, love that. You had really good timing, your diction was very commendable, I could hear every word you were singing. I put Michael Bublé-esque. Then with vocals, you understand the kind of vibrato brought in at the end of each phrase and the end of each line. I thought that was really well done. So well done to everyone, and Lynn, well done. Last but not least, we move on to the instrumentalists. So my first quote here is, Mr. Lindsay, you have some incredible talent in your music department. Incredible. You're a very lucky man. On the trombone. Beautiful intonation. Oh my goodness, how do you do that? That's brilliant. Superb breath control. There was no sign of nerves that we could see as the audience. Really good dynamical contrast as well. You kind of drew us into the performance. You became your instrument on stage, and I think that's really commendable. You were really sensitive to composers' intentions. It was a passionate and musically secure performance, so very well done. Moving on to Talbot and Kulan. Really wonderful dexterity cue, the sensitive movement of your hands across the piano. It made the music flow beautifully. I've got a really confident performance with contrasting dynamical expression when you're playing. The timing interpreted to precision, that was excellent. You showed powerful musicality and overall excellent expression and interpretation. It was lovely. Well done. And then, last but not least, vocal piece, so to interpret that so brilliantly on the saxophone was really lovely, so well done, Izzy. You had lovely, thoughtful phrasing, and the climax towards the end, the build-up of the song with the dynamical expression was really good, really, you could feel everyone really sort of, coming with you, they were clapping, they were whooping, and rightly so. Your breath control was strong, which supported the success of your performance. Very well done. Strongest Eisteddfod, musically, choirs, instrumentals, very well done. Enjoyed it thoroughly, it's great.
Okay, so just before we start, and I am going to do this very quickly because it is a long evening, I do appreciate that. There are a number of people that I have to say thank you to, because actually an event like this doesn't just happen by itself. It takes, serious dedication and hard work from a whole bunch of people who have, really massively helped me. I wanted to start with our fantastic front of house team who have been here this evening, the members of staff who've come along to support this evening and also took on the refreshment duties. I hear there was a run on milk, and so every fridge in the school has been raided. Could we have a big round of applause for our staff who've been some phenomenal people who worked really, really hard to help me with the finance of the Eisteddfod and also the ticketing of the Eisteddfod, which is a really, really tough thing. And that is Mrs. Cook and Mrs. Kershaw in the office. Can we give them a big round of applause? I did thank them the other night, but this is the second of our main Eisteddfod evenings. We have a tremendous PE evening, which now features over the course of 2 evenings trampolining, basketball, and dance. And the PE department work incredibly hard in that. I'd like to say an extra, a thank you to the whole of the PE department, but a particular thank you to Miss Anderson and Miss Moore. A lot of time. We have a phenomenal film crew who have wrestled against incredible challenges this year. We've struggled a bit with our equipment, but nevertheless they've been here and they've been filming away, and there is a permanent record of this, which I'm really delighted about. I really appreciate all the work that they do. So a big thank you to the film crew and also Mr. Sprouty who organised it. I'm making sure I'm not missing anyone. Drama coordination has been done by the house leaders, but also Plymouth House has had the support of Mr. Price as well, who was here somewhere this evening. So can we give a big round of applause? Okay. Mr. Dixon doesn't just photograph the Eisteddfod, he photographs all of the school events and he makes them look absolutely spectacular. I hope you've managed to see some of the fantastic photos from our dance evening. He's been here virtually all week with us doing photography and things like that. I appreciate your hard work more than you'll ever know. Can we have a huge round? And oh dear, 29 years ago, well 30 years ago, myself and Mrs. Smith were training to be teachers. And she's supported me in so many different ways over those ensuing 29 years here. Dearie me. And she's done the continuity for the Ice Stepford for a number of years now, and she's just really calm, completely unfazed, and keeps everything flowing and everything running. She's absolutely brilliant. Big round of applause for Mrs. Smith. I really am trying to go fast. Don't listen to him. We've got a really amazing sound and lighting team. I think you've had the benefit of their expertise, and so we've got a great bunch of students in school. We're really lucky in that we've got some alumni who come back and actually take time off work to come back and help with the setup and things like that. We've been lucky enough to have equipment, really expensive equipment, supporting us from Production Resource Group, PRG, and Music Academy Midlands, and we've also had the talent and expertise of Tom Weston and Dylan Keane, who've come along with that equipment. But also a phenomenal sound and lighting crew under the direction of Ben Colson and also Joe Barrett. And the house competition doesn't end tonight. It does for me. It ends for me tonight, but it doesn't end for the house captains. They are absolutely brilliant. The way they motivate, the way they support, they nurture the talent within their houses. So can we have a big round of applause, please, for Mr. Hill? And Mrs. Scott. Yes, I was coming to that. I'd also like to thank Mr. Lindsay, who has been, absolutely inspirational, working with all the players, all of the musicians, making sure everything sounds right, all the levels are right. A huge round of applause for Mr. Lindsay, too. If I've missed anyone, I'll see you in the pub. Right, there are a lot of competitions in the Ice Stepford. We had the Poetry Cup, which was tightly fought and ended up with a three-way tie with 4 Ice Stepford points going to each house. So everybody was a winner. We had the art competition, where in 3rd place we had the legends that are Plymouth. In 2nd place we had the incredibly artistic Vernon. In 1st place we had Talbot. We then, as I said before, had the PE Cup on Tuesday and Wednesday evenings. There were competitions in trampolining, basketball, and also in dance. In the interest of brevity, I'm just going to give you the overall result, which was, in joint 2nd place were Vernon and Plymouth, and Talbot were in 1st place. So that's where we're at. I'm going to start with the drama, and for this we award the Drama Cup. So So there will be a cup for people to come up and wave about and then have their photos taken with. And this was incredibly tight in terms of the marking. So, in third place, taking forward into the rest of the competition 2 Eisteddfod points, Talbot House. In second place, taking forward 4 Eisteddfod points, is Vernon. Which means that in first place, with 6 points, is Plymouth. And we have the Plymouth team for a photograph. I love it when they're so pleasantly surprised they've won, they shout, "What the hell's going on?" as they run past you. Okay, so we move on to the Music Cup, which is made up of the instrumental, the vocal and the choir. I will begin with the instrumental. So, in third place, it's Plymouth. In second place, it's Talbot. We move on to the vocal. In third place, we have Vernon. In second place, we have Plymouth. And in first place, we have Talbot. Now, the choir calling as it does for a little bit of extra wrangling, is worth slightly more. It's worth 6, 4 and 2 points. So, it's pretty influential. In third place, taking forward 2 points, it's Vernon House. In second place, taking forward 4 Eisteddfod points, it's Another House. But in first place, and winning the choir, is Plymouth House. we add that together and it gives me a headache, basically. Because where it leaves us is for the Music Cup in third place, taking forward 6 Eisteddfod points, is Vernon. In second place is no one, because the Music Cup is split between Talbot and Plymouth. So can we have the music captains from Talbot and Plymouth to receive the cup? Results, and before I announce these, can I say thank you very much to you, the audience. We've been through a lot together over the course of the evening, and I really appreciate you. I'm not going to be able to say that afterwards because it's going to be chaotic. Right, you add all of those together and you end up with what I thought was my dream result, because it worked out literally that everybody had won. But then Mr. Hill pointed out that I'd put some numbers in the wrong column, and so my happy ending was denied. But as I always say, everybody's a winner, baby. That's no lie. So, in third place, with 25.5 house points, the legends that are Vernon. In second place, with 30 house points, is another house. But winning this year's whole Eisteddfod with 34.5 house points is Talbot.